Yeah, this is Bang Bang Ray Hill. Please press the like button to subscribe. Yeah, the day I went over to my pals, at the back of his house is a big reservoir, yeah. And so I took all my clothes off, dived into the water, having a swim around the reservoir. Nice, you know what I mean? Deep, but it's beautiful. Shouldn't go out too far, but I did. It was like swimming around there. Come back, my mate went to me, "Fuck me, where are you all in tattoos from, mate? Like little prison tattoos, you know, and bits and pieces." He noticed one was on my private part. I didn't have no pants, only us, me and my pals there, boys. So I didn't have nothing on. And he said, "Where you get that one?" He says, "Why you got on your private part?" I said, "Yeah, listen, it's a story, yeah." I said, "Because years ago, when I was in Albany, the Isle of Wight, about 1973, 74, something like that, I was on Searing, yeah, and there was a guy in there called Billy Mcgee. The real name of Billy Mcgee was Mary, yeah. Mary, obviously, so was the name of Mary because she tells you what Mary was, yeah. And Mary was in the woodmill shop, and she stabbed the guy to death. But let's tell a little story. And then one day I was in having a drink with my mates, Toby Dudlow, Low Gibbons, Laurie Mann, some other people in my cell. And a little knock on the door, and it was Billy Mcgee, the puff saying about something about a guy called George Cockle, Catapult Charlie, who wouldn't have a game bang with Billy Mcgee. So I said, "Look, do me a favour." I said, "You go up and tell that George Cockle, like, if he hurts you in any sort of shape or form, I'll give him a right hander, right?" But it's a bit of a story. She goes to the wood mill, she works in there, George Cockle comes in there, gives her a couple of clumps, she defends itself, or he defends itself, stabs him 14, 16 times with a quarter-inch chisel and kills him, yeah? But before that, Bill, nice fella, Billy Mary, likeable sort of guy, always running around the wings doing favours for people. Favours, you know what I mean? Anyway, so what he used to do, and he used to be a tattooist, yeah? And I just made this tattoo thing with elastic bands and all this, that and other, you know, and doing the tattoos, you know. I was really good at it, you know, getting like ounces here and there, putting tattoos on your arms, your legs, and your bum and all that. People going, listen, there was more people going into Billy McGee's cell, Mary McGee, the gay guy, than enough. There's all coming out big smiles on their faces, you know what I mean? On my life. And this Billy McGee, Mary, I swear, as if anyone who knows was Albany with Billy McGee, Mary, when I was there, or years later, in another prison, or before in Wandsworth, must remember this guy looks like a woman. Long, blondie brown hair, beautiful looking face, makeup, pressed, had the chest where he used to give him sort of pills to grow the chest and all them sort of things, yeah. So Billy McGee was like a guy, Mary, yeah. And they said she should do tattoos. And a couple of times I've gone in there for my tattoos. And I've got quite a few prison tattoos on my hands, my arms, my chest, yeah. And, you know, it's like going there, cost you an ounce of tobacco, get one on your chest, get one on your legs, a couple, you might see a couple on my hands, yeah. And she'd done see these little champs on my hands, little boxing champs on my hands. And she'd done them as well. And I loved it. And one day, for a laugh, I said, look, I want one of my private parts, yeah? So she went, "What?" I went, "On my private part." So funny, you know, this is the truth, yeah? I'm mind you, there's a lot of guys that had it done, you know what I mean, for other reasons, yeah? But it was funny. So I said, "Yeah, I want it done." She said, "What you got to do is get some elastic bands and tie them round near the top of your private part, and when it gets bigger, and I'll put a tattoo on it, yeah? When it gets bigger." I do I only wanted Christine on it, you know what I mean? And it was too long, so yeah, she sent me. So in the end, I like on it, yeah. Anyway, cut a long story short. So put this elastic band around there, and I had it all over dinner time. And when I banged up, when I come out my cell, Billy McGee, Mary had gone to work, and I still had it there. It was really throbbing, you know what I mean? Anyway, cut long sort of come back from work, come to tea, had a tea. We didn't bang up, come up, bump, and knocked on Billy McGee's door. There she is, or there he is, doing a tattoo on someone else's bum. This, that, and the other. Like, people used to love it. I'm on, like, seriously, and pay an ounce for it. You know what I mean? And I had this thing. I wanted one done on my private parts, yeah. And so I put an elastic band it swelled up. So I took this elastic band off, and it was massive, yeah. I swear on my life. And he done it for me, done the thing on me. It was like, kept rubbing it up and down and fucking about. And it was so funny, I couldn't believe it. I went, oh my God. And it done it, but it stayed the size it was for about weeks. I was a bit gutted when he went down. Yeah. Anyway, Billy Mcgee used to do that. Mary used to put tattoos on us, on her hands, on her private part, on her backside, on her back and everything, and the little machines, the elastic band and all that. Yeah, seriously. And it used to happen in Albany prison, And Albany prison was an okay prison when I went there. There was nice people in there, mate, and people I remember. And I'll always remember them, And sort of like when I first started, my big bit of bird was in Albany in 1974. And 73, 74, 70s, around about that area, I got my birds, And yeah, there's a lot of children. But this is a quick story about it, Billy Mcgee and the things this Billy Mcgee did. But when he killed George Cockle, stabbed him 16 times, I was one of the ones that went to court, Winchester Crown Court. And what made me laugh was the judge was as gay as they come. The prosecution was as gay as they come. The defence was straight. But the prosecution and the defence stood up for Billy Mcgee, even though she pleaded guilty for diminished responsibility and got 2 years diminished responsibility for stabbing, self-defence, 16 times. That's a good self-defence, isn't it? 16 times they caught in a chisel. Yeah, she stabbed him 16 times. And I know it went back on the circuit, but when it come out in court that Billy Mcgee chopped the security guy's hand off with a machete to get the bag of money, then you understand what sort of person this Billy Mcgee was. Mary, mad. But I used to see Mary walk around the exercise yard and there'd be people in it 24/7 because this was more like a woman than anything. But anyway, this is Bang Bang Rail, only a little podcast, a little, not a pop video, just to put a bit of a smile on people's faces. It was a right laugh, had a good time, and that's a bit about me Albany, but there's a lot more, and have a nice day, bye-bye, nice evening, nice one.